In this demo, I will show how your airline can design various strategies for the seat map using PROS merchandising. This will help your airline be more flexible to manage seat pricing based on row or column number and also based on seat characteristics. By employing these seat strategies, airlines can provide more options and transparency for their customers.
This screen is an example how, as an airline, I can use the seat service feature to create flexible rules for my airline's seat map strategy. I can apply seat distancing for blocking entire columns and certain rows on the aircraft. I can also assign prices for the extra legroom seats together with a preferential seat pricing for families traveling with children. Let's see how this is done in PROS merchandising. As an airline, I want to be in control over how my seats are configured and priced for travelers. For this purpose, I will create a seat service in PROS merchandising and then add a variety of rules how it is offered. The seat service is a flight-related service. It belongs to the seat assignment category and has attributes like a service code and a service name. In the optional settings, I define things like the special service requirement and the booking requirement for the seat service. Once this is complete, I can jump to configuring the seat service. All the rules I create are listed in the section Service Price Conditions. In my case, I may want to block certain seats in my aircraft. I may also want to offer special seat pricing for families traveling with children. And why not a differentiated pricing for extra legroom seats? Let's have a look at how easy it is to configure all of this with PROS merchandising. The rule I now create will block certain columns in the aircraft for a certain period of time. When defining this condition, I specify that the seat service is not chargeable, and for simplified management, I can label it as a social distancing rule. Now I can move to this section where all the magic happens because there are almost endless possibilities related to the seat characteristics or the seat row or column number. In my case, I select to block the middle seat by selecting column B and E. Should I decide, I can always specify the rows too. As an airline, I want this to be a temporary measure, so I can specify a time frame for this between July and August, and for example, only on business days. I hit Save, and this is live. As an airline, I may want to block space in the aircraft on specific routes and flights. This can be done again as a non-chargeable seat service. I can specify that I want the last 3 rows in the rear of the aircraft blocked. I can additionally select this rule to be applied for all flights originating from London to Dubai, going even more granular to their flight numbers. And all of this is in the control of the airline in real time. Now let's use the seat service as a driver for increasing ancillary revenue. I will create a promotional seat price for families traveling with children at €20. This will give me the opportunity to offer preferential seating for parents traveling with their kids on board that I can communicate to travelers on my marketing channels. In the Rules section, I define when the preferential seat pricing is valid. I can choose between a wide variety of additional condition rules, for example related to the cabin, distribution channel, RBDs, and so on. I will choose a passenger and a travel period rule. I'll make the rule valid for all trips done in August to drive more demand in this time frame. The preferential seat pricing is valid for 1 or 2 parents traveling with at least 1 kid that are not part of a group. Again, I hit Save, and this is live within seconds. The last seat strategy I will create is for the extra legroom seats on my aircraft. I will price them a little higher at €40 for those travelers who value flying in more comfort and require more spacious seating. In the seat characteristics section, I will define which seats to be at this price. I choose the leg space seats and I can also specify the rows and the columns. As an additional rule, I can also define the type of the aircraft, as this may vary across my fleet.
In this demo, you saw how airlines can manage seat pricing and configuration in real time using PROS merchandising. This is important to respond to changing market dynamics, but also design seat pricing that drives revenues while providing travelers with comfort and choice. To learn more, visit pros.com.